What do you think allowed you to put up that type of performance against Gray tonight?
Just getting good pitches to hit, and just staying consistent with my approach. Like I said earlier, the process is extremely important, and then once you have a good process, it's a matter of having a good intent, and that's it. Just executing your plan.
Overall, as a group, though, what did you think about the plan team-wide tonight?
Like I've been saying all along, right now we're riding a good wave. Hitting is contagious, and it seems like we are in one of those stages where everything is coming our way. We just got to continue to ride it as long as we can, stay consistent, bounce ideas from each other, which we have been doing that as of late, and then just stay within ourselves. Sometimes we try to do a little too much. We try to focus on driving in runs, instead of just staying with ourselves and being consistent with our process, our plan, and executing it.
Francisco, you hear that all the time, hitting is contagious, but what does that mean? What does that actually feel like in the moment when an entire team seems to be coming together in that way?
Yeah, it seems like no matter what the pitcher is throwing, you have that confidence. You feel good. You are ready to hit. You're ready to execute your plan. And then you get to the dugout, and it's almost like you turn into a teammate. You're so happy for the person that's hitting. You're pulling the same direction, and it's just it's something that it's fun. It's beautiful, and it's just like, I don't know. It's tough to describe it, but I know that it seems like everybody's in. Everyone's at bat every single pitch.
What is the significance of the hand waving celebration you guys have adopted the last couple of months?
We're just having fun with each other. We get to just celebrate. We came up with something as a group, and that's what we're doing.
What is it?
We don't really want to say.
Yeah, I think it's makes my job a lot easier. I think it kind of frees you up to just go out there and pound the zone and try and just get them back in the dugout and ready to hit. They wanted to go today, and I was just trying to get on and off the field as quick as we could and let them do their thing.
Carlos mentioned your slider in particular as a pitch that he thought was really working for you tonight. Was that the best that it has felt for you so far this season?
Yeah, up here that's the best that it's felt. I think, like we talked about last week, it was something that we needed to work on and prioritize, and I think just being able to get the feel that I wanted to back, Hef and I did a lot of good work, and have to give him a lot of credit for it. And I think it was just something for me to be able to kind of throw whenever I wanted to, and then use everything else kind of off of that.
How did you get it sharper for this outing?
I think just working on it, kind of taking a look at some video at when I've been able to execute it at its best, and see what I was doing and what I wasn't doing recently, and then it just kind of came down to reps and catch play and in my bullpen, and that was one thing we really focused on in the bullpen this week was executing my good slider.
What made your slider so effective tonight? Was it how you used it or when you used it?
Yeah, I think partly how we used it. I think we used it more than we have, which is a good thing. As being one of the better pitches that I have to lean on, I think it's something that I should throw more than I have, and that was a priority tonight. And I think just at the end of the day, it kind of comes down to the execution, kind of putting it where I wanted to and getting it to the spot that I wanted to, instead of leaving it somewhere where they could put the bat on the ball.
David, how would you describe the atmosphere and the feel around this team right now?
Lively. I think we're having fun. I think, it's just we've come together as a group, not saying that it was separated or anything before I got here, but I think it just, with some of the stuff we've had to go through early in the year and the way that they grinded at the beginning, I think the only thing we have when it comes down to it is each other, and being able to lean on each other and just trusting that every single guy is going to go out there and do their job. And I think everyone in this locker room takes that to heart. And we've been able to keep working hard and have some fun.